If her hands are doing even two of these things, she is attracted to you whether she realizes it or not. And here is the truth: a woman can control her words, and she can manage her facial expressions, but her hands, they betray her every single time. And when a woman is attracted to you, her hands reveal it in 7 specific ways, and once you know what to look for, you will never miss it again. Because these gestures come straight from her subconscious, and the subconscious cannot lie. And number 7, she plays with objects near her, and you should watch what her hands do when she is talking to you, because if she is fidgeting with her phone, or twirling her straw, or playing with her jewelry, or touching random objects on the table, that is nervous energy from attraction flowing into her hands, and she taps her fingers rhythmically and she picks up small items and sets them down again, because attraction creates tension in her body and her hands need somewhere to send that energy. And women simply do not fidget like this around men they feel nothing for, and they save that restless hand movement for the men who make them feel nervous in a good way. And this becomes even clearer when the environment is calm, because nervous hands in a calm situation reveal emotional interest she is trying to regulate. Number 6, her palms face up when talking to you. And this one is subtle but powerful, because when a woman is attracted and comfortable with you, her palms will naturally face upward during conversation, and she gestures with open palms, and she rests her hands on the table, palm up, and she does not hide her hands or keep them closed. And open palms signal trust, receptiveness, and a subconscious invitation, and closed fists or hidden hands signal discomfort, but open palms are her body saying she feels safe with you and she is open to connection. And this often happens when she wants deeper emotional closeness, because open palms are one of the oldest nonverbal signs of honesty across cultures, and her body uses that when she feels drawn to you without trying. Number 5, she touches her own face, neck, or hair. And you should pay attention when her hands move to these areas, because if she is constantly touching her face or running her fingers along her neck or playing with her hair while talking to you, that is self-soothing mixed with preening. And she brushes hair away from her face repeatedly, and she traces her collarbone with her fingers, and she touches her cheek or jaw while listening, because her body is trying to calm itself, while also making sure she looks attractive, and her hands are unconsciously grooming and self-regulating, because your presence is affecting her. And this behavior increases when she is nervous, excited, or trying to make a good impression, which means she is thinking about how she appears to you on a deeper level. Number 4, her fingers drum or tap rhythmically, and this is different from random fidgeting, because this is patterned movement. And if her fingers are tapping on the table in rhythm, or drumming against her leg, or moving in repetitive patterns, that is anticipation, energy, and she taps her fingers like she is keeping time to music that is not playing, and she drums them against her thigh or the table edge, and the movement is steady, rhythmic, almost musical. And this happens when a woman is attracted and waiting for something to happen, because her hands are literally keeping time with her rising anticipation, and her body is preparing for the next step in the interaction, even when she is trying to appear relaxed. Number 3, she reaches toward you, then pulls back, and this is approach avoidance in real time, and her hand moves toward you, reaching to touch your arm, or your hand, or your shoulder, but then she pulls it back before making contact, and she starts to reach, then stops herself, and she does this multiple times during conversation, and her hand hovers near you but does not quite land, because she wants to touch you, but she is not sure if she should, and her attraction is pulling her toward you, but social conditioning is holding her back. And if you see this happening, you can move slightly closer, because giving her permission through proximity reduces her hesitation and helps her feel the connection is mutual. Number 2, she touches you and her hand lingers. And here is the difference between friendly touch and attraction touch, because friendly touch is quick, a tap, a pat, and then done, but attraction touch lingers, and she puts her hand on your arm and leaves it there an extra 2 seconds, and she touches your shoulder and does not immediately pull away, and she rests her hand on your knee and stays, and that extra moment is her testing your response, and this is her seeing if you are comfortable with her hands on you. And if you do not reciprocate or acknowledge it, she will assume you are not interested, and she will not do it again. And lingering touch is one of the strongest subconscious signs, because the body does not hold contact with someone unless it feels drawn toward them. Number 1, she finds reasons to touch her own lips, and this is the most revealing hand gesture of all, because if her fingers keep going to her mouth, touching her lips, tracing them, or pulling at her bottom lip, she is thinking about kissing, and she runs her finger along her bottom lip while listening to you. And she touches the corner of her mouth repeatedly, and she presses her fingertips against her lips while looking at you, because this is projection, and her hands are going where she is imagining your mouth. And she is unconsciously acting out what she wants to happen. And women Do not touch their lips this way around men they are not attracted to because it is too intimate and too suggestive, and when her fingers cannot stay away from her mouth she is thinking about yours, and this signal becomes even stronger when she maintains eye contact afterward because that combination reveals desire and anticipation mixed together. There you have it, 7 things her hands do when she is attracted to you. And her hands cannot lie because they show you everything her words will not say, and now you know what to watch for, and when you truly understand these cues, you understand her on a deeper emotional level, so hit subscribe, because the next video is waiting for you with even more insights into attraction and connection.